Erik Ten Hag's punishment for the whole team: no holidays, keep working. This week in the Premier League, Manchester United's opponent was Tottenham. Manchester United, who started the match well, unexpectedly fell out of the game and lost the match. After this match, Ten Hag spoke to the players who had performed particularly badly and asked them to come to their senses. Mason Mount and Lisandro Martinez are the most important of these players. Ten Hag had a meeting with the whole team, especially at the end of the match, and said that he didn't give anyone this week off and that the whole team will continue to work. Ten Hag believes that the most important thing is discipline and that the team is not yet ready and needs to work more. What is your view on this? What was missing against Tottenham? Manchester United target Benjamin Pavard has definitely chosen Inter Milan. Bayern Munich defender Benjamin Pavard has definitely chosen Inter Milan amid Manchester United's interest in signing him, according to Corriere dello Sport. The 27-year-old has less than 11 months remaining on his current contract and he has no plans of putting pen to paper on an extension. Inter are currently in formal talks with Bayern, and Pavard prefers to join them. The Frenchman recently liked a post on Inter Milan's Instagram account before following them. He has definitely chosen the Nerazzurri as his next destination, but the Serie A outfit have yet to finalize a transfer fee. The club recently proposed to pay €25 million plus add-ons for the versatile defender, but Bayern are looking for €40 million to consider his departure. Meanwhile, United are willing to match the demands of Bayern, but the offer will remain virtual until Harry Maguire is convinced to leave the club. United manager Erik Ten Hag recently urged the hierarchy to sign Pavard from Bayern, and reports claim that the player has been convinced to join the club. However, a move seems unlikely to happen at the moment, with Maguire reluctant to move on. The Red Devils reached a verbal agreement to sell their former captain to West Ham United earlier this month, but he refused to negotiate personal terms. As a result, the club are not in a position to spend on Pavard due to financial fair play issues. He would be a quality acquisition with his ability to play in central defense or at right back. The Frenchman has had a passing accuracy of 90% for most of his career and has no weaknesses defensively. He has excelled with his tackling, clearances, and duel-winning ability. Ten Hag sees Pavard as an ideal signing to provide competition. He has reportedly guaranteed him an important role, but United are facing a losing battle. Inter are already in advanced negotiations with Bayern for the World Cup winner, and they could seek to reach an agreement for his services in the next few days. Crystal Palace enter race to sign Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson. Crystal Palace are planning a surprise move to sign Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson ahead of the transfer deadline, according to The Sun. The England international has been in the matchday squads for the first 2 games of the new Premier League season, but he is anticipated to leave the club before the transfer window closes. Nottingham Forest were fancied to sign him earlier in the summer, but The Sun claimed that they were wary of conducting a premature medical that could aggravate his recovery from a thigh injury. Matt Turner has since joined the club from Arsenal, and it is unclear whether they will revive their pursuit. It is now reported that by The Sun that Palace have joined the race for his signature. The Red Devils are prepared to consider a loan deal with an option to buy at the end of the campaign. Palace have 2 loan spots available for new signings. Henderson could come in to compete with fellow United graduate Sam Johnstone for the number 1 role with Vicente Guaita set to leave. Erik Ten Hag confirms Donny van de Beek and Brandon Williams could leave Manchester United. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that Donny van de Beek and Brandon Williams could leave the club before the transfer window closes. They made the better start at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and should have had a penalty. However, Spurs finished the opening half in a more convincing fashion. After the break, the London outfit were by far the better team and got their reward in the end. Pape Matar Sarr opened the scoring before Alessandro Martinez's own goal. Speaking after the loss, Ten Hag was presented with several questions, and one of those was on the absence of Van de Beek, Williams and Harry Maguire from the squad. While Maguire was ruled out of the game with a minor injury, the manager acknowledged that Van de Beek and Williams are looking for new challenges away from the club. Manchester United attacker could leave on loan to Premier League club. Facundo Pellistri has been long linked with a loan move away from Manchester United this summer. Across the summer, reports suggested that the Red Devils had rebuffed approaches from non-European sides, with Ten Hag adamant about the youngster gaining experience in one of the top 5 leagues. Currently, Pellistri remains at Old Trafford and even made a brief 13-minute cameo in the side season opener against Wolverhampton Wanderers on Monday. Whilst fans would most likely want him to stay with the club, as he certainly looks like a promising prospect, game time will be key for him to develop at this stage in his career. Uruguayan reporter Fabian Bertolini has reported that the 21-year-old could leave United in the coming days in a loan move to a fellow Premier League outfit. A deal is being worked on by his agency and the board, so supporters can expect clarification on his future shortly. Completing a stint in the English top flight will only boost Pellistri's chances of playing a key role in Ten Hag's squad next term. He's already shown glimpses of his lively and skillful abilities on numerous occasions, so if this can be refined with more first-team action, he could soon earn himself a starting place in M16. Manchester United recall 22-year-old for a trial at club. Manchester United are ready to give young goalkeeper Jacob Carney a chance to revive his career at Old Trafford. As revealed by the Manchester Evening News, Jacob Carney has made a return to Old Trafford for a trial following his departure from Manchester United to join Sunderland in 2021. Carney embarked on 3 loan spells during his time with the Red Devils, one of which was with Northern Irish team Portadown. Giving him a chance to have a trial will not only bolster his morale but also instill confidence in him that he can have the opportunity to feature for one of the best clubs in England.